Hey guys, K Legacy here, back with another Yu-Gi-Oh! Mega Live. Gonna be playing Sala today. You'll notice right away that this Salamangreat deck is 60 cards as opposed to the usual 40. I think Salamangreat has some specific factors that really lend itself to a 60 card deck. The biggest problem with 60 card decks is that when you expand from 40 cards to 60 cards, the average quality of your cards drop way down. But I think Salad, because of how much support it's had over the years, and how many stars it has, and how many extenders it has, um, and how many good playable hand traps are in the game right now, I think that you can push the 60 cards with no really noticeable drop in average card quality. And even if there is a slight drop, there's benefits you get from going to 60 cards. Um, so this deck, like I mentioned, has a lot of starters. You have 3 Lady Debug, 3 Gazelle, 3 Terror Top, 3 Salamangreat of the Fire, so that's 12 stars. Not to mention 6 cards that can search these starters, which gives you effectively 18 starters. It's almost a third of your deck. And if you open um, multiple starters, Terror Top plus any of the starters or other starters still good. Gazelle plus any of the stars are still good, and obviously either of the search spells plus any of the other stars are really good. So you really only run into a problem if you're opening like Debug plus Salamangreat of Fire. That's the only time you're really bricking on too many stars, and that's pretty rare. Um, and even in that scenario, you still have a starter, right? You're not in a horrible spot by any means. Um, Another thing is that going to 60 cards lets you play Desires. Um, by playing Desires in 60 card deck, you're less likely to banish one ofs. You're less likely to Desires in Desires. And yeah, Desiresing just hurts way less. And going to 60 cards also lets you play duplicative cards you um really can't banish, like a Weasel or a Spinny or a Roar. Um, 60 cards also means you're drawing cards like Sanctuary or Takatomborg less. Sanctuary is the more important one because you don't necessarily need Takatomborg and the speed right in a 40 card list. But there are 40-ish card lists that play this card. And this version of the deck draws Takatomborg list. Now the quality of the hand traps does go down a bit slightly on average. But which hand traps are actually better is very situational. And by playing multiple hand traps, by playing so many hand traps in a 60 card deck, you're less likely to draw multiple hard ones per turns, and that also applies to cards like a Triple Tactics or Desires. So, yeah, Ogre is weaker than uh, Ghost Mourner in certain scenarios, but a Ogre plus a Ash is better than 2 Ashes. A Mourner plus an Ogre is better um, than 2 Mourners, right? A Droll plus Ogre, you get the idea, right? Um, so that's sort of the idea. Same thing with you know, um, Talents plus Ash, right? And another thing with the consistency, I'm also playing basically 6 cards to say draw 2, right? Um, and the draw 2 off Talents is really good in this deck because you have so many extenders. You get additional stars, you get additional board breakers. Yeah, I think this list is really good. But that's enough explaining why we're playing 60. Let's get into some actual games with this deck. I'm gonna pause until we get the game. Okay, we have a game. Rock didn't work. Let's go for scissors, and we get to go first. We always want to go first. And this is exactly what I was talking about. The we don't mind multiple starters. We have 3 different starters here. We can use literally all of them. Um, So obviously we'll start with the Terror Talk. We'll activate Terror Talk, search Takatomborg, summon Takatomborg, and let's see here. We'll go for Mirage Salio. We'll activate Mirage Salio. And we already kind of have everything. We need the Weasel, but we'll probably get Weasel off of the normal summoned Fire later. So we'll go for Jack Jaguar here. Right here, we can probably go for Jack Jaguar or Balinx. Use Balinx. Use Gazelle. Get our Sanctuary, which we didn't open because we're playing 60. Use Gazelle. Again, I mentioned we already have everything. We're going to drop the Roar. Now we can go into Princess. We are now going to activate Princess, summoning back the Gazelle. I'm going to normal summon this, so we can go get Weasel. At this point, I'm fairly certain I don't have any hand traps, unless they're, toggled off and really trolling us with a nib. We are going to go for Weasel. We are going to go for Horse Prince. We obviously have full combo here. We will go for Horse Prince. Horse Prince will get Soul. We'll use Soul's effect to reincarnate like an extra time later. We are going to go for Raging Phoenix. And this is really important. We're not going to Weasel here. We're going to reincarnate and then use Weasel. So we're going to Chain Link 1 Raging Phoenix. Chain Link 2 Weasel. We are going to target Salio, sure. And now we're going to set the Roar. And we are going to add Charge. Charge is fantastic. I think it's a super underrated card. We will now Princess. We'll pop our own guy. We will pop the Mirage. We will not use Balinx's effect. This is why we reincarnate and then use Weasel into Princess, so that we don't need to waste a Balinx. So summon back Princess. We get this guy's effect. We get to summon out this guy. Now we get to make Sunlight Wolf. Let's see here. I always forget which effect is which. Okay. So yeah, now we can. Oh, yeah, thinking actually. Yeah, we can Jack Jaguar here. Put back one Raging Phoenix because we only want to keep one in the grave. Somebody to this zone gets Sunlight Wolf's effect. And we will add back. Might as well add back the fire because they can just search Gazelle. We will now Sanctuary. Probably actually don't need Sanctuary, just we have so many resources. We are gonna reincarnate Link here. Go into Sunlight Wolf. We will now activate the charge. We will put back the Sunlight Wolf and Mirage Stalio. Oh, crap. Oh, so we screwed up. We misclicked by we don't go. We wanted to put back to Sunlight Wolf, so we screwed up a bit there. That is unfortunate. We do have access to Jack Jaguar, so it's not a big deal, and they actually surrender. So we were going to make Pyro Phoenix there. So we have the board wipe too. Um, but yeah, I think you kind of get the gist of what we're doing. We have no idea what we're playing against, but we do know we're going second. Uh, so I'm kind of partial. Man, we do already have a good amount of board breakers. Um, man, I'm thinking. Well, let's cut the one called. Let's maybe sell a roll for a rage going second. I don't know. We don't need roar. We can just side out one roar in general, and then we just need one more card to side out. Um, ogre's weirdly specific. Let's go with that. Okay, we open double hand traps, 2 stars and an extender, so we gotta feel pretty good about this. Okay, they're playing heroes. That is annoying because of Dark Law. And we don't have the Ash for the malicious. So that is unfortunate. I mean, we're gonna give it our best shot with Valor here. Hope that Ogre can deal with whatever extender they have. I'm not particularly hopeful. I think they're gonna get full combo here. Oh, Frostkeeper. I've never seen that card. I mean, yeah, sure. Give him 3 Rotas. Let's see here. You can add Decahedron polymerization. Element. Uh, well, let's give this a shot. This is. I don't know if there's anything Okay, this is a very weird hero deck, so I think this was right. I'm totally not sure though. Oh, they're playing. This can't be good, right? This has to be a bad hero list. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, it can't be that bad because they're still doing stuff through 2 hand traps, but surely this isn't great. Okay, so they still get that and they still get a poly. And they still get missed. Okay. So poly, what do they make? Look, that's not a dark loss, so I'm pretty happy. Yeah, I don't know what these cards are doing. But sure, pop up. Um, man, they're back up to 5. They got some guard advantage there. Man, they just keep going. Man, when was the last time I saw this fucking card? I just got hand looped. Jesus Christ. So this isn't going great. Looking forward to putting a D barrier in my next game. Um, plus all of the hand traps. Okay. I mean, sure, do whatever. Okay, let's read this. Oh yeah, okay. So man, I did not know that deck could do that. Okay. Um, Oliver going first stuff. I don't think limiting warriors does enough. I know they have a way to play through Nib, although I'm not sure if this build has it. I think the 7 is good. Um, I think that's pretty good. I'm not sure if talents. They can't be playing hand traps in that build, can they? Um, I'm thinking that. They can't be playing hand traps. We're gonna go with. I think we want two things to drop. Let's over that. Okay, gonna go first. Give this another try. I mean, surely this plays through any amount of hand traps, anyways. I think it's just Nib specifically we're gonna lose to here. Ash is totally fine. So let's go circle. The double circle is a little annoying, but it's not a big deal. So you can go for Gazelle here. Um, Actually, that's just fodder for sign up binding. We can go Salamangreat Fire here. Use a fire's effect to go get. What do I want to go get here? Weasel. Just get Weasel. Something to worry about later. Go into Balinks. Use uh Balinks and Gazelle. I don't know why I'm using Gazelle Chaining 2. That must be wrong. Go for Gazelle. Dump Roar. Um, Probably just go get Spinny here. I'm gonna use Spinny here so he doesn't get banished with the Mirage Stallion. And we will use Mirage Stallion to go get Jack Jaguar. Oh, we can now go Princess with these three. Oh, we can use Princess. Bring out probably just Spinny. Go Weasel. Go Horse Prince. Activate Horse Prince. Go get Codasol, of course. I'll use Codasol's fact so we don't forget. Go into Rising Phoenix. Don't use Weasel. Go into Rising Phoenix again. This time we will use Weasel. Set our Roar. I'm sure that was some good side deck cards. That Roar will be clutch against. Um, could go Rage. Could go Rage, but I do think Charge is just always the ad. Um, Yep, we use Princess here. Pop our guy, pop their guy. We will not use Balinks. Use Rising Phoenix. It will summon itself. We will go into Sunlight Wolf here. So we will go for Sanctuary. Go into Sunlight Wolf. Use Sunlight Wolf's effect to add back a circle. We will then make a Pyro Phoenix with these two, which will give us Wolf's other effect, which gives us a I kind of feel like we had Gazelle here actually. Well, you can set some guys. And yeah, I think we do go for Jack Jag or just shuffle back one thing here. Silent Wolf feels like the obvious shuffle back, so we'll shuffle that back. Um, and yeah, just gotta hope that's enough. And they only have 5 cards because they had the Ash Blossom that did nothing. Okay, I mean, seems like they're going evenly, which we have the roar for. Yeah, I mean, I think I'll roar that. Uh, they're just ending. Okay. And we'll Sunlight Wolf. Add back Circle for fun. Uh, we'll go Spinny for one summon. Debug for another summon. Use Debug. Um, add Weasel. Okay, I mean that's 46, 50, 60, 64, 74. Yeah, I mean that's plenty for a game. Give the pop for charge. Let's just try it. Okay, that's a card that does something. Uh, yeah, I mean we can pop the. I kind of want to banish the Spinny. We can pop that. Pop that. Okay, so I'll summon the other one, but we can pop that with charge, right? Oh, and they quit. Okay, cool. So that's a nice win. Let's see, we're 24 minutes in. Let's get one more match here. Okay, I mean that last match was very underdirect. uh, oh, I guess we're going second. Oh, I accidentally selected the wrong deck. All right, I'm just gonna pause, play this game, and then I'll unpause. Okay, I'm back. Unfortunately, we lost our last game, but is what is. The deck wasn't meant for TCG, anyways. Here's my salad pile. Let's go again. Nice. We do get to go first. Gonna start with Terror Top. Looks like they're thinking about hand trapping here. That's fine with me. They don't, though. Well, if they had a draw, they would use no matter what, right? Okay, they just have toggle all on. Okay, and they will Veiler that. Haven't used my normal yet, so I'm in good shape. Let's hand loop here. Well, the imperm would get annoying. I think we do need to shuffle away the imperm. Um, we will then make Phalanx. Oh, you will Gazelle, do Phalanx, Aether Sanctuary, summon the Phalanx, use Gazelle's effect. So not having access to Weasel is actually quite annoying here. Um, if we send Weasel, we don't have Colossal, but we have Sanctuary. I think we need to send Weasel here. I think we go Princess. Oh, we will. Oh, I think we screwed up. I think we actually are just dead. Um, oh, we might be fine still. No, we're fine. I think we're fine. We will go into Raging Phoenix. We won't use Weasel. We use Sanctuary. Make the Pyro Phoenix. We will use Chainlink 1 Pyro Phoenix. Chainlink 2 Weasel. We will summon out the Mirage Stalio. We will add, what do we want to add here? I'm trying to think of just what we have left to summon. It's not much. I think we go circle just so we can summon, or well, just so we can summon a million things. Go Princess here. Pop both these guys. Well, I guess I didn't really think that through. We are gonna Phalanx because we want to circle back a million things. We're gonna Gazelle, put back the one rating Phoenix. And we will summon as many salads as we can. 1, 2, 3. So we will use that and go get a Spinny, I suppose. Um, we'll go Sunlight Wolf. We want those guys in the grave. Um, We will Sunlight Wolf again. Use Sunlight Wolf to add back the will. We will make a. I probably don't want to make the heat. I'm gonna save that. We'll just make a phalanx so we can add back the gazelle. Um, yeah, not a ton more to do. We have the Veiler for their ash. We have stuff for the rest of their stuff. Okay, they'll go Anima. We will get Wolf, and we will get Princess. So we'll pop Phalanx, pop that, get that. Which lets us add Jack Jaguar back to our hand. We will use Rising Phoenix. Don't know their deck well enough to know where they go from here. The play might have been to just go for war there. Um, if I went for war, I don't think I'd have much. I would have had I would have had fire for follow up, right? Yeah, the play was probably to go for war there. I think I needed a secondary option, or maybe not. Maybe this is all they have. I don't know how this deck works enough. Okay, so they want me to have that in my grave. That makes sense. Oh, they just surrendered. Okay, cool. So that was plenty. Okay, so now we will be going second against Snake. I think Nib's okay against the deck. Um yeah, right, we just wanna max on hand traps. Um yeah, I mean I think like Foxy's kind of expendable. Um Second Roar going second's kinda mid. And Ogre is probably the worst hand trap. Let's go with that. So we increase our total hand trap number by 2 and upgrade one hand trap. Let's just hope we draw our hand traps, I guess. Always great to be up one against Snake Eye, though. They let me go first. That's interesting. Let's start with Circle. Should let it go through. Gonna go for Gazelle here. Gonna pop the Desires next. That kind of sucks. Sanctuary hurts a tiny bit. Um, we're gonna side the mining, discarding a Gazelle, adding a man. Oh, you just debug, right? The debug effect, add a spinny. Really doesn't feel like they have a hand trap at this point. Alright, we don't have that. That's okay. We can now use our gazelle effect, and I do think we'll want to drop the roar here. We'll go for our spinny. Go for Mirage. If they're banning us and they have anti Mirage the entire time, good for them. And then we'll grab Weasel. Go Princess. Princess, go bring back any of the level 3s. Weasel. I'm gonna go Horse Prince. I mean, this is same line as what we saw in the first match. Just gotta remember we don't have the Sanctuary. We'll go for that. We won't use Weasel quite yet. We will do our Incarnate Link. And we will go for Pyro. Or Raging, I'm sorry. Into Weasel. Some Mirage, sure. And grab a Roar. We will add our charge all the time. We will use Princess, popping this and this. We'll not use Balinks. We will use Raging. We will then go into a Sunlight Wolf. See, this is where not having the Sanctuary kind of hurts. We will battle. We'll summon back one of these. We will shuffle back one Raging and the Mirage. Put that back here. Use that. Bring back the fire. And here's where it's slightly awkward because it's like, do we want the roar or do we want the board wipe? But after the board wipe, we can turn on the rage. So let me read the board wipe again. It's all cards our opponent controls. Shit. Yeah, I just don't have the extender. I have to choose. I'm gonna go. This route. Then we will set 1,000,000 cards. We only use one droplet a turn, so we'll save the other droplet. Okay, so surely they have some breakers. But they're not going to start with a breaker. We'll droplet here, sending Gazelle. stop the ash from going off. Hold on. Oh, this is just any salad one. Oh, that makes everything so much easier. This is actually better than I thought. Um, yeah, okay, yeah, I mean, let's store that, sure. Okay, and they quit, so we get a quick 2-0 over the best tech of the format. I think it's a pretty good place to end it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.